Hey everyone, this is Sean Powell, and I appreciate you opting in and taking a look at the business. I'm going to tell you everything that I have learned about the business, the reason I got into the business, a couple of things that really kind of surprised me about it, and I'm going to show you where I'm at in the business. Not only that, just proof of income, and tell you the changes that's taken place in my life. I'll put it that way since I've been in. Introduce myself first. That's me. I'm the bigger guy on the right, Sean Powell. North Carolina, born, been here just about my whole life, and I was in restaurants for 26 years. I had a restaurant on I-40, and I was able to quit my job May the 7th of 2015 with an online business. And technically, I had quit my job in 6 months from the time I came in online business, and so it really hit home to me. I was very comfortable with it. I was more like the public relations guy in the restaurant, so to me, if I found something I was passionate about, and I've really got this knack for figuring things out, it just fit with me. You know what I'm saying? I really wanted to know how to do online business. I couldn't sleep at night, and so I put everything together, and with just nothing more than my phone, this one right here, same phone, and a Facebook account, I was able to quit my job of 26 years in 6 months. So just to let you know, if you apply action, you can do this, y'all. Little boy right here is Adam. He's 9 years old. I'm a full-time single dad, and we've had every day together. I'm going to talk about a little bit about that, what that's been worth to me and my little boy. Not just for just being here at the house, but even at school, events, field trips. I would go to field trips and surprise them. That was always one of my goals, was to be able to go to these things. When you work in a restaurant for so long that your family quits even inviting you to family get-togethers because they know you're going to work after a decade of asking and you can't go. It's nothing personal. They just anticipate you're not going to be able to go there. You know what I'm saying, from work. And if anything else that you get from this, y'all, if you don't join this business, understand that it's out there. The answer is out there. You find the business you believe in, you jump into it, you apply action, stay focused at it, and it's going to work. Okay, you can make it work. I know that for a fact. So let's get back to the business here. Put this down for a minute. And I am the ugly guy down here in the bottom right, if I didn't state that, obviously. Okay, I started this business, let's see, it's been 13 days ago. I've actually put 31 members in. I've made $30,000. I've actually made $31,000. I'll explain to how the pay source works here in just a little bit. The company itself is called Exitus Elite. It's about, I'd say, about 1,900 people in it total right now. It's located outside of the United States. Paul Stevenson is from the UK. He's the owner, and I've been very, very impressed with a lot of little things with this business. One of the things right here, y'all, is the fact that notifications. This man here, Paul Stevenson, stays connected with getting out to you every day to let you know what's going on with the business. If he sees somebody doing something wrong, he's managing. He's just managing. And though I've never met him, I'm intrigued with a lot of the things he's done with this business. What we're actually doing in this business to make the money is going to be selling a product. The product itself is called the Genesis. It's a Genesis package. And I'm going to take a second and show you exactly what that consists of right here. First of all, it is a very clean looking website. One of the first things you're going to notice is it does not look like a rinky-dink first business somebody threw together. It is polished. It is very polished. These legends right here, Darren Little, I've personally known him watched him in a couple of videos prior, and something I learned, y'all. Everybody may have their own way to how they get into online business and what works for them. Well, to be honest, that is the trick. You want to learn how to make it work for you. But what I have learned, y'all, is that all of us, once you learn how to make it work, we all have that same thing in common. You know what I'm saying? Believe in your commitment. Believe in your business commitment. Sometimes it takes sacrifice, y'all. Usually it takes sacrifice, to make something come together and really change your life. Darren Little is actually in this business now. As a matter of fact, he's doing very well. He's got a pretty good following. He was chosen because of his abilities, and then saw this business, saw the value that the business had, and actually come into it recently. So just by chance, he's one of the guys I personally know well, or the best of all these. The package is really good, y'all. I know a lot of the stuff I have not had a chance to go through all of it. I've gone through maybe close to half of it so far. It's a lot of content to be watching and listening to. But again, what really hits home to me is the fact that I've learned how to master a couple things like Facebook. I've done really well in YouTube. If anybody knows me from my previous businesses at all, I flew through pretty quick, hitting 10,000, 12,000 a month pretty quick in the first 90 days in the businesses I was in. And I don't do paid advertising personally. That will be something I'll be showing and teaching in due time. And this system, what makes this really different is that Paul Stevenson, there's a little bit more down here, it just keeps on going. Paul Stevenson actually has figured out a way to automate it on top of that. Now, it's your choice whether or not you do that. That is entirely up to you. It won't matter either way. But it is nice to have that as an option, okay? Let me show you some of the default pages. We've just recently had an upgrade. This right here is another landing page. He's going to be adding a lot more stuff to this. One of the cool things about Paul Stevenson also is he looks at this and he says, quote unquote, this is the worst this will ever look. This business is the worst it'll ever be. And I believe that because his connection every day, y'all. Let me tell you something. If you were into this business and wanted to put people in it, we got 2 webinars twice a week that you can plug your people in. I'll probably be doing an awful lot of them up there with them. I'm sure Frank Calabra, my sponsor, in our own business, which we've got a pretty big following. I don't even know, maybe about 10,000 people total, somewhere in the ballpark. And what we've got personally, we're going to be having our own webinar every week with people. And you don't have to be some big guru, y'all. You can just be a normal person who wants to get up here and show you results. And and if it's just being normal people, that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? And then once a week we have the just a live hangout with Paul Stevenson for the members. There's a connection like every other day in this business. If someone really wanted to connect with this and put their people in, they're going to get it. Then we've got great support, man, for the Facebook groups. They're going to be around people that's going to legitimize it, and they're going to see it's not just you or just me making money. There's a lot of people making a lot of money in here. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, I don't know if it's absolute normal. When I find something that I believe in, I go after it. I've been in for 13 days. I made $31,000. I'm not going to say it's typical, to be honest. Can I say you do it? Yes, you can. Can I say that 2 sales alone change your life? I think most people, yes. Yes, I do think it'll change your life. Let me tell you something. The reason I picked this business, the reason I took a week of calling people on the phone, asking them, what do you think about this business? What have you found out about it? And things of that nature. Things I'm telling you right now, basically, is why I'm covering this for you, is because I'm not interested in the gurus. I don't want to know what a guru in a list can do. I know what that is. I've seen gurus that could tell their members to go jump off a cliff, and the first 10 will do it. It don't tell you anything about the product. It doesn't tell you about the business. It doesn't tell you anything. It just tells you that I've got a list and these people are following me. I'm not impressed with that. What I'm looking for, y'all, is the normal person with the normal pages. When I say normal, these landing pages using default with a normal sales page and the default autoresponder emails going out. That's what impresses me. What are they getting? Now, these people have to be applying action. Now, just because you sign up, money don't just start shooting out your computer. I hope you understand that, right? It's going to take some action, some form or fashion. But what I've learned, y'all, I talked to one guy. He had made $18,000 last month. Okay. Since then, when I got in, I made $9,000 in 2 days. He matched me. This is not a guru. This is not some guy with a huge list. And I was just very, very impressed to see that people are jumping in this left and right. Now, also, I tell you what, I'll go ahead and click this. I want you to see it. It's a really pretty page. This is one of my favorite pages. But obviously, you get to pick whichever ones you like. Click right here. It's got a nice, clean, modern look. Y'all, we have cell phones in here as an option as far as putting text messages. You can send text messages to people. Another thing that's an awesome feature, y'all, if you click right here, it says your best email. What this is really telling you is when you go through to opt in, you have got to put your real email in, or they don't get notification, cannot come in. Okay? So what's this going to do for you? It's going to make a real list for you. It's going to be 100% of real people as your option. It's going to be coming in, and it's just going to make a better all-around business for you. Everybody's going to be real. I was really impressed with the fact that when the notification come in, you got to click it before it even start the presentation. I thought that was very modern. I think it's very smart. Again, y'all, what Paul does is it's a simple system, but what he does really well. You know what I'm saying? The emails hit home. I know people who were very capable of promoting this, getting really crazy income. The guy that had 18,000 last month, he is making a lot more than that now. You know, since we talked at that time, and he started small. You know what I'm saying? This business is only at the beginning of where it's going, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you now. So I hope you keep listening. I'm gonna keep pushing forward and let you know. The presentation right here, y'all. I'm gonna let you go through and watch that if you like. Here's the 3 things talking about the Exitus payment plan, or the pay plan, exactly how we get paid. And you know, the actual Paul Stevenson is right here. It has a presentation directly from him. It's a really good presentation, as a matter of fact. Make sure I got the volume up here. I might let you listen to this for just a second.
Hi, my name is Paul Stevenson, and I'm the owner of the business you're checking out right now, Exitus Elite. I put this business together for one reason and one reason only: to help average people achieve above average income online. We do that in a number of different ways. I'll explain a few of them for you right now. Firstly, we have a really strong product. The product's very important when you're working online. Our Genesis library, the Genesis library that we offer for $1,300, is packed full of great educational material from some of the greatest minds on the planet, from markets.
Okay, I'm going to stop right here. You can go through and watch this. Y'all, I'm going to tell you another thing. You see this right here, right? The phone number? 2 of the last 3 people that the guy I talked to came from the phone number. When they called up there, they personally talked to Paul Stevenson or someone else possibly, and the very first thing they're going to ask is who sent you to the site. Sean Powell sent you there. His username right here. They log that down, and then if they get in and they put them in for you, it goes to you. This is 100% commissions, y'all. 100% commissions. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show you some diagrams I made because I want you to understand how this plan works. Okay. Now, I made this the second day coming into business. I want to be able to show you this is only one leg. This is only one leg that I'm illustrating, okay? Now, first of all, I want you to know that this is me. I'm sponsored. That's my middle name. And this is you. I guess that's your initials, YOU. So you come into the business, y'all. Now, first of all, the Genesis package is going to cost you $1,300, okay? Before you start freaking out and say, oh, it's too much, blah, 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 let me tell you something, y'all. This is 100% commissions in your hands, okay? I have blown away some businesses where there were $30, $40, you know, whatever they were. I was number 1 on the leaderboard. I was applying action. I loved it. I believed in it. I did great. I absolutely did. That's how I was able to quit my job, you know, in a short period of time. The problem is, y'all, even though I was number 1 on the leaderboard and sometimes even double in second place, and there were some really good people in the business at times, I was barely paying my bills. So how in the world were these other people, and then any kind of residual, you know, after about 2 or 3 months making this $20, $30 a month where you're supposed to be making off these people that are in your business, next thing I know, they had a swinging, you know, back door. And then you had a huge leak and the people were just falling out. So you had to keep putting them in so they could keep falling out. Y'all, this is nothing like that. And what is an incredible thing to me is once you go through and you understand how this pay works for you, y'all, this one-up system is absolutely incredible. You let this thing work for you, and the money is just, it's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. So, plus, on top of that, the amount of people that you get in here, the members you get in here, the leads that you're going to get in here, these are going to make your list like gold. If you had a year or 2 years with all those people with that $30, $40, whatever you're talking about, you know, whatever you're making and whatever business you may be doing now, compare that to a list with people at this quality. And, you know, if something ever happened to this business, you want to go somewhere else or something like that, y'all, like I said, you're gonna kill any business when you start off because of the following you would have. I know that. There is no monthly fees, okay? Administration fee is going to be $2.99. What does that give you? Access to everything. Access to everything. All the updates, all the autoresponder emails, everything you need. All you got to do is just put your link out there. Pick which one you want to go and go with it, y'all. This is only 1,900 people in it right now. Y'all, this is about to explode. And you can quote me on that. I know that for a fact. Frank Calabro, R.A. Maccabee, Big, a guy named Big, if you might possibly know him, me, people, you know, that are taking this seriously, y'all, this thing's about to explode big time. and you do want to be on this one, you really, really do, get in early. How early am I? I'm usually hovering at the very top at YouTube right now for Exitus Elite. It's not hard, y'all. Just put the work in, get out to the people, get seen, show people you believe in your business, and and just gonna get paid. Now I want you to listen to this. This is very important. When you come into the business underneath me, okay, first of all, I'm gonna make $1,300. There's $1,300 each one, right? So you can get $1,300 just because I sponsored you. Now the very first person you get, this is the only one you give up. You only give up one sale ever. Everything else goes to you, and it's 100% commissions. 100%, y'all. It's absolutely incredible. So what's going to happen is this leg here, the very first one, going to go to me. Now not only is that money going to go to me, this leg is, this person is my person now. Okay? So let's not talk about that anymore because I don't want to confuse you. There's me, there's you. The second person you bring in, y'all, the very second person you bring in, it's going to make you $1,300. Okay? The very first person they bring in is going to be this person, right? It's just like it did me a second ago. It's going to come over here. Guess what? That goes to you. You don't even know who they are necessarily. That money goes to you. Their very first person, because this is your person now, comes over here. That goes to you. This person goes to you. See what I'm saying? And it is unlimited. There is no end in sight. And let me remind you that the only person that you've sponsored is this one. You understand what I'm saying? You've actually just helped one person, but the residual income from this part of the leg is continuing. Now, just to let you know, I've gotten over 20 legs in less than 2 weeks. Now think about that. If you just put the hammer down, put your head down, and went to work, right? And you really started getting out there to the people, and then after about 6 months or so, not only are you getting from your own legs, this one pops up, bam. This one over here had a leg over here, pops up, bam. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, these are $1,300 a pop. Just so you know, here in North Carolina, $1,300 would pay every bill I've got. Okay? Now, I'm going to talk about something else too in a little bit about how much money I've made and what it's made a difference of, right? My house payment is, I owe $25,000 in my house. I will be able to pay my house off this month. Now, you're talking about demolishing a 30-year mortgage like it was nothing. And do you think I saw that coming? I did not. I did not. Y'all, I can tell you, you're not going to get real, and I do mean real change in your life with that $30, $40 thing where half the people are falling out after 3 months. And the best part is, y'all, people will jump in this just as quick, if not quicker, than they will that. I know that for a fact. I know that for a fact. Y'all, I still have not. I've gotten out on YouTube. I get a lot of people on YouTube. It might be where you even came from, to be honest. It's very possible. But y'all, when people understand the value of this, exactly how this works, it's absolutely incredible. Now let me tell you how this works. Okay, you're going to like this. This is awesome right here. If you're used to having any kind of business where the pay source is like PayPal become an issue, and that happens a lot in business, man. PayPal could put a hurting on the business if you ain't careful because of the pay source all feeding in through the business, right? We got a solution for that, y'all. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. What if you don't like PayPal? What if you say, you know what, I don't want to use PayPal? That's your choice, y'all. So listen to this. You come in, you decide that you want to do this business, right? Now, the first thing you do is you get to pick what choices I've given you so you can come into the business. Let me get a swallow drink. Sorry about that. All right. Let's say I give you PayPal. I give you Payza. I give you debit and credit card as an option. Let's say I give you bank order, a bank wire if you like, a cashier's check, money order, whatever you want to do. I give you the information that you need to pick which one you want to use. I don't care which one you use, to be honest. Now, listen to this. This is the beautiful part. You come over here, you pick the one that you want. Let's say you do want to do PayPal, okay? Well, you hit the PayPal button. It's going to give you the information that you need. Now, you send the money to the PayPal to the email that's there. As soon as you do, you mash the button. This button right here lets me know that you have sent, I get an email. It's basically what it amounts to. The email says, hello, you, I'll say Sean, just say I give you a name, just my name, but Sean sent you, has sent you money for the package, for the Genesis package. You might want to log in and check, okay? So what do is I look and check to see if I got an email off my phone saying that PayPal sent me some money, or whatever I need to go log in and email PayPal real quick, and then as soon as I confirm it, I log in, and across the very top of the page, y'all, right down the very top, it's going to be a new notification. You click that, and you say, yes, I got the money from this person here. You mash the button, and you are in. Y'all, I'm gonna explain this to you. There is going to be no pay source issue. Why? Because we don't, it's member to member is how the payments are going to be. And on top of that, y'all, nobody moves ahead until you get paid. So you're talking about money in your hands at 100% commissions before they can move up. Okay? That is incredible. It's beautiful. And on top of that, y'all, there is going to be no discounting, period. Okay? Paul Stevenson personally said that if he finds out anybody's discounting the products, he's going to terminate you. Now, what it means is, if this person goes here, decides they want to get a refund or something like that, and he come to find out why they sent the email in, they said they only paid $800 or $900 for it, right? Well, what Paul Stevenson was doing is he's going to contact you because he's managing the business to make sure nobody's messing people over like that. Belittling the product is basically what it amounts to, right? He's going to check to see, he's going to ask you to show him where you got paid the full $1,300 by them. If you can't do it, he's going to terminate your account. So consider this a warning. You have got to keep it and play by the rules, and that's the rules. That's about the only rule there is here right now, to be honest. So all you got to do, y'all, is just take this seriously, get out to the people. I use Facebook, I use YouTube. Here's a tip right here. Solo ads, y'all, any of the three. Pick one away, stay focused, and don't quit. How did I quit my job in 6 months? With a phone, laying on the couch. After I quit my job, y'all, the business was incredible. It was absolutely incredible. 60 to 100 plus leads a day. How did I do that? Because I focused on one thing and I mastered it. That's exactly what I did. That's the answer to finding out how to do anything. Focus your attention at one thing and then go master it. In my opinion, that's the best way to do it. If you don't want to sponsor that way. All this, y'all, has got something brand new, and it just started today. Matter of fact, started about 1 o'clock this morning from doing this video. Something called an EVA. Now listen to this, y'all. You buy a package. Let's say that you wanted 25,000 leads. It's the smallest package we have. They send out an email for the very first one, and the email itself is going to ask people, who would you like more information on this, right? Those go through it. It weeds some of the people out. The second one may be a virtual phone call where it's telling, these are the ones that said they wanted more information. It's going to be informed that they got a phone call probably coming. And then they get a virtual phone call. And then they ask them, would you like more information? And it says yes. The ones that are left, y'all, it's going to weed it down to where it's going to be a phone call with a person. The person answers the questions for them, and then they put them in for you. What did you do? You pay for the package to figure out which one you wanted, the 25,000 lead, the 35,000, 70,000 leads, whatever you like. You can even split the package up into two. So if you wanted to do 70,000, do 35 one and 35 another time, that's your choice too. And all you got to do, y'all, is tell them when you want to start it. That's it. That's all you got to do. And then whatever comes in, y'all, listen to this. You make $800 cash. They make $500 for putting them in. What did you do? You didn't do anything. You could be on vacation. You could be working. It don't matter what it is. This is the beauty of this. It's called an EVA. Okay, it's the Exitus Elite Virtual Assistant. That's what it's referring to. It's referring to virtual because it's online. It's basically what it refers to. Y'all, it's a beautiful thing. How much so is he thinking this? He totally updated everything to be full force behind this. If you want to do that, y'all, and don't want to sponsor it at all, fine, you do that. Then you make $800 a pop. There's nothing wrong with that. It's beautiful, y'all. If you don't want to do that and you want to make the whole 100% commission, there you go. All 1,300 is yours. Now, let me remind you. Let me show you this. I made $31,000 in less than 2 weeks. Okay? Not going to happen with a $30, $40 thing. It's not. Okay? Let's say if I suck from here on out, totally suck at what I do, right? I neglect people. I don't even try to do anything. I just put the work in I've put in right now, right? Wouldn't it be pretty obvious that within the first 3 months, I'll probably hit $100,000? Now, let that sink in for a second, y'all. Think about that. Hitting $100,000 income in the business you just started in the first 3 months. That's life-changing. That's how I'm paying my house off. I had an $8,000 mortgage, y'all. An $8,000 mortgage, second mortgage, that I just paid off the other day. Let me see if I can show you this real quick. This is my timeline right here. I'm gonna try to move this along a little quicker. Let me show you this, y'all. I paid $8,000 and I still got $50,000. Today is August the 15th, y'all. Look at this, $50,555. I still have 10 more thousand coming in from PayPal and Payza total right now. 10,000. Y'all, this is life changing. You're not going to get this with a $30, $40 order. You have got to pay to play. It's $1,300 one time. You do the pass up for the first one, and 100% is yours after that. 100% commissions. And people will get in this as fast as they will that small thing that you're doing, if not even faster. I know that for a fact. Now, let me tell you the last thing that you don't know about that I know since I've been in here, okay? When someone comes in at this level, they're usually may not be brand new. They may not be brand new beginners, is what I'm trying to say, right? Well, if they've done other businesses, more than likely they've got someone, at least a friend, or someone that's in their business prior that they're talking to about this before they got in, or even their sponsor from another business that they may be able to bring in. One out of every three people right here, y'all, that came into my business had someone else in there between 15 minutes to 2 hours. No longer than a day, one out of every three people have got in here had somebody else already ready. What does that mean to you? Okay, you made $1,300 right from the beginning. You had absolutely nothing to do with the second one, and the second one came in the same day for another $1,300. I made $7,000 the other day in one day. Now, to me, I don't know about y'all, but that's freaking incredible. This is life-changing. I'm certain, y'all, that you did not get an online business to learn hour upon hour upon hour about marketing, getting out to people, want this desire to change your life for $30, $40. This is the model you've been looking for. I know that for a fact. And you can look at me, y'all. This thing works. Default state, it works. Okay? So, let me show you something. This is my Action Taker Success Group, for YouTube. And this is me just doing videos right here. You know, this is all I do, y'all. Just tell people what I think, give them a little bit of training, show people I believe in my business, get out to them, and that's it. Okay? Here's my Facebook group, Action Taker Success Group. I'm up to 1,100 members. Well, actually more than that. Got 3 more people trying to come in right now. If you need to connect with me, y'all, I'm serious. You got 2 phone calls. You can call Paul Stevenson inside the number. Just hit the link down in the middle. Right here in the middle. I think it's probably going to be where it's at. Click it right there. Give them a call and ask them what you think yourself if you have any questions. If you need to talk to me, let me tell you what a phone call does, y'all. Number 1, it shows you that I believe in my business. Number 2, it's going to show you that the business is real. And number 3, it's going to show you that I'm accessible. This is all I do for a living, y'all. That and be dad. And I can do both, and I love doing both. You know, so you're never going to bother me. If you need anything, you can give me a call. I'd be tickled to help you out. Now let me show you the last thing right here. If you don't want to use the default pages, something I personally teach y'all is branding yourself, right? This is a video I've done for my landing page. It's probably the one that you might have went through. I can show you how to do this. I can make this and give you this. It's a share code. All you gotta do is put the code in, put your links in it, and you're good to go. We even have videos to show you how to do this. Between me and my buddy Frank Calabro, this is all you really need. If you want to brand yourself, you can put your own self in here and do your own videos. That's me right there, right? And look, here's my own page I've created. There's nothing unusual about it. It's me branding myself in the business, talking about it. There's Frank's Facebook group. There's my new Facebook group. Friending me on Facebook. Sign up straight right here. Go through and see everything. You know, call them if you like right here in this one. And there's friending me personally. That's it. There's nothing you can't do here, y'all. You do not have to have some super guru'd up page. All you got to do is open up your mouth, show people you believe in something, get seen, and be sincere. You do not have to turn into I'm guru guy to make this work. Okay? I know that for a fact. More than likely, y'all, my first month in, more than likely, it'll be a $50,000 month. I don't know about y'all, but I consider that probably a win. $1,300 is worth it, y'all. Even if you're not that good at it. If you want to go through the EVA, that's entirely up to you. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end this. I'm sorry about it's taking so long. I will say one last thing, though. One last thing. I want you to listen to this. Those 65 hours a week I was working, y'all. My little boy, right? Y'all, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, there's more to life than working like that. There's a lot more to life. missing field trips, family get-togethers like I was telling you about earlier, y'all, to the point where they quit even asking me. Now I'm the first one there. Not only am I the first one there, I go pick my grandma up. I don't know if they even know what I do, to be honest, but I know they know something's different. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, every day I used to go pick up my little boy when I got out of work. Sometimes I wouldn't be able to spend any time with him at all. Now I'd go eat with him at lunchtime. I can go as many times during the week. I'm the only dad ever there. There's never a dad there, I can tell you that. And I can tell you this, when he really realized I was free from a job was the day that I went there and he had his arm wrapped around my arm. His head was up against my shoulder, and he wouldn't even eat because he just appreciated me being there. And there I was talking to his little buddies about video games, four-wheelers, whatever they wanted to talk about, all the little guys. I can relate to all of them. Y'all, I'm telling you, there's a lot more to life than just working. And it's so much easier if you got to have the desire, get out there and just get it done. Y'all, give me a call if you like. My phone number's down below. I'd be tickled to help you out. And just take this seriously. I'll be right here. Appreciate it.